Manifesting purpose. Our inner eye's desires, consumed in future's fires, shall manifest our purpose, our reason to exist. Without its burning vision, we can make no firm decision, and we'll wander for eternity, lost within a mist. See that picture clearly, and hold its content dearly. It's all you'll ever need in this strange and wondrous life. The key to banish torment, and to leave your anguish dormant. It will slice away the suffering, and remove all of your strife. Trust yourself forever, with your consciousness so clever. It knows the right direction, set it free and let it fly. And watch as all your yearnings inflate your daily earnings, filling up your being and answering your why. Yes, why? I don't know. Why is this happening to me? Why? Yeah, but I was reading this book. I got this book for Christmas called Manifest from some lady. I don't know her name. I'm kind of on an undecided kind of page about the manifesting thing, especially the way it's put across sometimes. I don't want to go all like pseudoscience on the stuff, all frequency and things like that. I was actually speaking to someone when I was at the market yesterday. I actually got onto this subject, talking about, do you believe in fate and frequencies and all these type of things, and I was like, I don't know, I'm a bit of an on the fence type of guy with things. I might be like, it could be it. I'd like to have a stronger, more firm kind of, it's that, but this or that. That's ridiculous, I think, as well, from my perception of it. Unless, especially when you're talking about things like this, it's the great unknown. But there's obviously so many things unknown about us and consciousness, and people go, there's nothing after, that's it, when we're dead, and what is consciousness, what is reality, and all this other stuff, and like people come up with ideas to justify it and say what it is, but again, what is the chances of that being correct? And then falling into the belief that that's, again, if it makes you feel good, then that's fine. Whereas I'm just open to it's when I read about quantum physics, for instance. What was that? Sorry, by the way, it's a bit cold in here, so I've got the hat and the jumper on now. Not putting that heating on. Got to save the gas and that. But anyway, what was I saying? Yes, quantum physics, string theory. I was reading this book by Robert Greene. Someone Green, could be Robert Greene. Anyhow, and I'm not saying, I kind of get it or understand when I'm reading these things. I'm like, okay, I can kind of, I don't fully understand this stuff, obviously. I don't think actually anyone does. In fact, the people talking about quantum physics and string theory and all that stuff, saying if they understand the stuff, then they're lying. They might have more of a kind of like understand how it works and things, but to actually understand it is just beyond your comprehension for now. But I guess the string theory is that in the centre, it's in the centre, within the what do you call it? Not the atoms, the particles, like the quarks and electrons, fundamental particles, and all these other things, bosons. I don't know. It's like, so I learn this stuff, and then I kind of, months go by, and I'm like, what was that thing again that I kind of knew a bit more about? In a way, this is one of the reasons I'm doing this memory training now as well, so that when I start reading these books again, I can start building memory palaces and putting them in there, so I can go and just like wandering and like, let's have a look around here. But yeah, anyway, so apparently their theory is at the centre of every atom or particle or whatever is a vibrating string. This, again, don't know how that works. It's meant to be a two-dimensional thing. I don't know, but it can maybe also exist in different dimensions. Actually no, so I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm just going to stop there. But it vibrates on a different frequency, maybe than the other ones. So again, what is frequency? If we've got like trillions and gazillions of these things inside our bodies, all vibrating and things. But again, what does the vibration mean? But also, have you ever seen the videos where they set the vibration to a certain frequency? And they've either got particles of sand or something like that, that can be influenced, and when it hits this specific frequency, all the particles come into a shape, you know, uniform to that. So it's just like, okay, so look, this must be something in everything. We don't understand it. I think, you know, to be naive enough to say it's definitely not this or definitely not that. But again, how does it help? But maybe, you know, believing that there's fates, you know, are out there looking out for you, or got it in for you. It's like, oh, it's so unfair and things. I don't know if it, you know, really matters. I don't think anything's really rooting for you. It just is what it is. But I think it makes it so as well. So I think this is, again, as we manifest our reality, in the more we feel positive and think we can accomplish something, and not, you know, when we get knocked down, there's just no question that we're going to get back up again if it's physically possible. You know, if we can keep doing that, and then just not getting all tied up in that stuff. And I think, you know, within that, then you can manifest whatever. But again, it mightn't be, you know, not everyone can be a millionaire like Bill Gates and Musk and all these other people. And I know billionaires that seem to have bad names. I've listened to quite a few of them on lots of podcasts, and some of them seem really decent people that have got good intentions and things. But I'm sure when you run something so big, things will get away from you. You know, it's just anyhow, don't know what I'm saying. But manifesting things in whatever form it is, you can't just be like, ping, Lamborghini out there. But you can be like, you know, yeah, I want a Lamborghini. And then maybe 10 years down the line, you might have worked and you've got this thing, and you might feel like you've manifested it. I said I was going to get one. Was it Jim Carrey? He said did he write a check out for $10 million that he was going to get? And I think, was it the Dumb and Dumber film when he actually got paid $10 million for that? I guess he manifested that. Worked really hard though, and he got it. So let's just see. Yeah, whatever. Boom. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out my shop below if you like the prints, because I'm an artist, and other things. Thank you very much for listening to this. Yeah, okay, I'm going to stop now. Although I will actually say that this is why I kind of ramble. I used to ramble before the poems for a reason which I'm not going to go into. But this is why sometimes I just say the poem, and then, you know, I just go on and on until my lips stop, and then that's it. As of now. Okay, my friends. See you tomorrow for one more Steely. Bye bye.